Hi, everyone. Um, well, first, welcome back to another episode of Ian is a Weirdo, or Ian is Weird, depending on where you're watching this from. Mistakes were made. Oh my god. So, this is not just a yarn haul. This is a what the fuck just happened haul. There is yarn, a lot of it, but it's not just yarn. So if you want to come hang out with me, please don't make me feel bad. I haven't bought yarn that I haven't needed in quite a while, unless it's just like a small thing here or there. I've been very good and controlled about my yarn buying. Joanne had a really amazing sale, and I demolished that. I also needed a lot of things, and then also coming back from treatment, I'm kind of in this like nesting period of my life, so I did get a couple things for the home. So the most of it is not yarn, but some of it is. So just wanted to kind of put that out there. Leave your judgment at the door. I know a lot of us like live vicariously through other people buying yarn. Um, this is not me rubbing it in the face of anyone who did not buy this much yarn. So let me take you on a journey. I also got this hat today, but we'll discuss that if I remember. So first I went to Cosmoprof because for Pride I am dyeing my hair blue. And this was one of the errands I actually needed to do today. So I got blue hair dye. We're gonna actually try to dye my hair blue. And that is, I got like shampoo, and that's basically it. But who cares, right? So I got blue hair dye. Not crazy, right? My hair's green, so blue hair dye isn't that crazy. Hey, Zach, welcome in. Oh, yeah, you're going live in a little bit. I'm really hoping I can make it. I know there's something else that might conflict with the time, but I haven't decided if I'm going. Honestly, I'm feeling so much shame right now that I don't know if I can go to my normal like knitting group and crocheting group that I normally go to. So we'll see. So I'm gonna just get up and like walk back and forth because I just can't have it all right beside me. There's too much. So, so when I was at Cosmoprof, it was really close to an Ollie's, and I've heard that Ollie's has really great sales on yarn. I've never been to an Ollie's. There's not one that close to me. So when I went to Ollie's, they did have some yarn. They had the Elise, like the loops that you kind of just like weave into each other. They did have a really nice color of it, but they only had half the amount I would need for a throw. They also didn't have the price listed on it, so I was like, I'm not getting that yarn. And then they had a ton of Bernat blanket yarn. They didn't have the Bernat blanket extra or any of the crazy ones, but they had Bernat blanket. They had a bunch of really nice colors, but I don't use Bernat blanket. I don't buy Bernat blanket because I know I don't use it, so I didn't get any yarn there. I did get 2 bath mats. Um, I did put back the books that I got. They had some like they had coloring books. All their coloring books were like $3.99, which is an amazing deal. They had one that was like really like witchy and foresty that I thought would go really well with this background, so I could like cut out pictures and stuff like that. They also had one that was very like moon and like moon cycles oriented. Put that back. And then they had something else, but put it back. So I got bath mats. That's not the kind of haul that you're excited for, right? So next, I went to Michael's, and now Michael's is having a decent sale. I think that their yarn is 30% off right now. Let me double check. I think all of their yarn is 30% off. So let me just double check. Yeah, 30% off all regular price purchases. So they are having some kind of sale on yarn, whether it's on sale. I know they're not exciting. I know. I tried to tell you, but I'm sorry. But honestly, we've had the same bath mats for like since we moved in, and they were like the ones that they were probably here before my parents moved in. They are very old, very nasty. These are very soft, very cushy, very floofy, right underneath your feet. So like, sorry, I'm living the lap of luxury. Also, they were $4 a piece at Ollie's, so I was like, okay, I'll get like cheap bath mats. So I went to Michael's, and my only intention for going to Michael's, because I knew I was going to Joann, because Joann's having their good sale right now. So with I'm really, really fortunate, and I understand that I'm really fortunate that I have Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann all within 5 minutes of each other. Now, I do not shop at Hobby Lobby. I don't judge people who do shop at Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby actively promotes legislation that infringes on my rights as a human, as a queer person, as a trans person. So I will not give them a cent of my money. I don't care if they're basically giving the yarn away. That money, they can suck something. But so I didn't go there. I know they're having their sale right now too. Joann is having a really good sale right now at the same time. I went to Michael's, and my only intention was I did want the Aunt Lydia's really thin crochet thread in the metallic silver, and I was hoping that if I went to both Michael's and Joann, that one of them would have the silver. I knew both of them had the gold, but I rarely see the silver for some reason. They did not have it, but they did have this hat, which is really cute. Their Pride collection. They had shirts and fans and hair clips and all kinds of stuff, happy Pride, let's make money off of you. So this hat was $12.99 full price, and it was on sale. I want to say it was 40% off, and I really like wearing hats. I don't wear hats nearly enough, so I wore this hat all day since I bought it, and I'm very happy with it. So got this at Michael's, and really like it. They had their sale on a lot of their yarn, and there were a lot of things that I was really interested in at Michael's. If you know me at all, most of the Caron cakes don't interest me whatsoever. They rarely get me with anything that's exciting. But oh my gosh, there were so many things that I was like, I might have to get this. Like, and I'm glad I didn't, because when I went to Joann, I just basically should have driven my car into Joann and just like swept all of the things off of the yarn. Um, uh, 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 Shelves. But so they did have some yarn that was already on clearance. Um, and but let me back up. So the Caron cakes that I was really interested in, so they have their anniversary cakes out. The anniversary cakes look really good this year. There are colors that actually appeal to me. Usually when I see the anniversary cakes, I'm like, the colors aren't doing it for me. But there's a really nice rainbow striped one, and then there's also a rainbow variegated one, which is very, very pretty. I don't typically like using that weight of yarn, but the yarn was very nice, and I was into it. But I'm not about to pay $40 for an anniversary cake. But I know those are going to be the first ones to go, because someone will pay $40 for it. I'm not that person, but somebody will. So I'm hoping when they go on their big 50% off, I can maybe get one. But we'll see what happens. Now, they did have, in the clearance section, they did have a couple of the coconut cakes. And I had looked at these online. They also had some other Caron cakes that were really nice, that really drew my attention, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. They were very, very soft. I bought some Caron crystal cakes from Winter, and the crystal cakes are very, very soft, and they're sparkly. These were as soft as the crystal cakes. Beautiful colors. They had a really nice smoky gray black one that I was really into. Very, very soft, but $12.99 for a cake of yarn, I'm just not doing it. even if it's on sale, it's just not going to be a big enough sale for me until it's 50% off. I'm sorry, that's just kind of who I am. However, they did, in the clearance section, have 3 different colors of the coconut cakes. Now, the coconut cakes, when I looked at them, initially I was like, wah, 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 I don't really care. But the feeling of them, and then also the content really caught my attention. So these are 78% cotton, 22% polyester. They are 8 ounces or 227 grams, and they are 481 yards per cake. This color is the color Hawaiian Punch, and it is a white, blue, green with all of those colors in flex. And they had quite a few of this particular colorway. Very, very pretty. I love blues and greens. You're about to see how much I love blues and greens, probably. If I ended up not getting blues or greens, because I had to put it back because I had too much blue and green. So I got this one, and then they had the one in licorice, which is black and white. They also had one that was gray and white, which I did like, but I liked the black and white one a little bit more. So you can kind of see those little kind of like flecks off of it. It has a really nice little like, let's see better on this one. It has a really nice little texture. I thought these would be nice cover-ups for bathing suits. And then also, like, I'm going to be totally honest, because my parents have a pool that's you can't really see from the street. I'm probably just going to wear something made out of this, and that's going to be my shirt for swimming. So you'll be able to see kind of through it, but I do not care. I could stitch it tighter if I wanted to, but these colors, either striped together or separately, I thought they were really nice. I like the texture, and they were on sale for $5 a piece. Normally they are $12.99. So they're soft enough. They have a cool texture and a cool look to them. I thought they'd be fun to work with, and they were hella cheap. I mean, these two together are still cheaper than one full price. So that's what I got at Michael's. So 3 things, the hat and the 2 cakes. Okay, so then I went to Marshall's. Yeah, I didn't even go to Joann next, y'all. I'm literally losing my mind. I'm a crazy person. So just here's some more like home goods. These are my last home goods, and then everything else is yarn. So I went, and they have these really pretty kind of iridescent flowers. They look like iridescent hydrangeas. They're so pretty, and and they're really stiff. Like, they're not like bendable. So they're really stiff. I felt like this would be, because sometimes my cat likes to chew. He doesn't eat them, but he likes to chew on fake flowers. I didn't feel like he could chew on this, and I thought it would be great to reflect a lot of light and give a lot of color. The stem's really long, but also you can untie them and use them individually. There's 3 stems right here, but they're fucking pretty, right? Like, that's pretty. I just want to like cover my body in these. So I did that. My wife's gonna be like, what the fuck did you do? But wait, it's gonna get worse, don't worry. Next, so this is actually on sale. So I love thrift blankets. I usually save myself for Halloween when Marshall's and Home Goods and TJ Maxx has their Halloween throw blankets. But this year I was like, I just kind of want something that's a little bit more like neutral, year round, whatever. Not neutral, but like year round and not necessarily seasonal. And I found this blanket. So this is an oversized decorative throw, and it is knit with cables in it, and it is lime green. The color is getting blown out. It's kind of like a heathered lime green and white. Can we get the color right? Who knows? Let's see if I turn this off. Okay, it's you're getting closer to the actual color. You can see that it's bright, but yeah, it's a very bright. There we go. Right there, that green is the color. It's knit, and it is 50 inches by 70 inches, and I just thought this would be nice. And plus, it's a slime green. Like, I'm gonna fucking buy it. And it was on sale, which there's so much stuff that if I had known how deep off the deep end I was gonna go at Joann, I would not have done a lot of the earlier shopping. But I mean, I could return stuff, but I won't. Okay, two more things, and then we're getting to yarn. So everyone and their mom knows about the neck lights that people use for crocheting. I've had one before. It totally got lost. Now, they had one called the lizard neck light, which I don't know why you would call it a lizard neck light, but it's flexible, and this one was $7. So I felt like that was the cheapest I'd ever seen it. So even though I had kind of been like, well, I bought one, I lost it, it's a sign, I'm not going to get another one. Even though that had happened, it just kind of, it was cheap. So I did it. And then the last, you can tell me I spoil my kids all you want. You would not be lying. I've been pretty good about, hey, Carrie, we're about to get into some yarn. I'm ashamed how off I went at Joann, a little bit at Michael's, and then a little bit at Home Goods and stuff like that. But we're about to get into the yarn, so prepare yourself. But the one last bit of Home Goods that I got, so we have cat beds, we have two dog beds, and two cat beds, which my dog is taking up one of those cat beds, even though he's giant and my cat is also giant for a cat, but not the same size. But I saw this. So you all obviously can't see this, but under my desk, my cat loves to sleep. He loves sleeping there. And although he is a little cat bastard, I love him and he's my little prince. And so I saw this. Oh my God, so cute. It's so cute. I can't help it. I was powerless. I was absolutely powerless to not buy this. And it was at like Marshall's, so it wasn't crazy expensive by any means. I'm just gonna go ahead and jam this under the desk. So it's got a nice soft place to sleep. But it has a removable pillow for nice, easy cleaning. And it's just stupid cute. So he's my little Prince of Persia. I didn't think of that name. You can thank my wife for that. Mel thinks of all the good names, and I'm just along for the ride. So, Marshall's, I got the slime green knitted cabled blanket that was on sale. It was like half off what all the other throw blankets were. I got a neck light for crocheting because I took the universe's sign of it being so cheap as a sign that I needed to get it. Quick recap for Carrie. I got blue hair dye because I'm going blue for Pride. So I'm putting pink and white extensions in my hair. So my hair should be like trans Pride. And then I got this hat and two coconut cakes at that were already on clearance at at Michael's. Michael's had some really amazing, almost irresistible Caron cakes. The anniversary cakes are out. There's a variegated rainbow. There's a really nice striped rainbow. really nice coloring this time. Sometimes I feel like their colors for their anniversary cakes are really weird. I liked most of them this time, which says a lot because I really don't like them. This is the coconut cake and licorice, so it's a white and black, just really simple. They also had a gray, but they just had one of them, and I just wasn't feeling it as much as the black and white. And then this one is very pretty. I want to do this for like a pool cover up. This has different shades of blue and green in it, and then it has that fleck to it. And so the content of this is 78 cotton, 22 polyester. So I thought it would be nice for swimming, especially because I'm not having top surgery. Don't quite know what to do on top other than just wear a t-shirt in. So I thought it would be nice to actually have something on top. So bathing suit top things are happening there. Okay, everyone in the room, can you do me a favor and just say, Ian, I will not judge you for how much you bought at Joann. Please just write it in the comment. You can abbreviate it. You can adjust it however you want. Just say, I will not judge you for how much you bought at Joann. I need verbal confirmation from everyone in the room because it's about to get buck wild. Joann is having a super sale on so much yarn. All yarn is 25% off. Their clearance sale, their clearance yarn, a lot of it is 25% off the sticker label. A no judgment. Okay, I got a no judgment from Carrie. Zach, can I get it? I don't judge you. That would be really nice. It would really soothe my ego. I did it. I did the thing. Okay. Where to start? Okay. Okay, so you know the biggest bag, plastic bag that they have at Joann? I bought 5 full bags worth of yarn. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Mel's gonna kill me and I'm gonna not be able to use the yarn. Okay, where do I start? Oh jeez. Okay, so first of all, Lion Brand Basic Stitch was on sale. I love Basic Stitch. It's such a reliable yarn. And it is, I love it. I have always loved it. I think that a color expansion at this point would be really nice. However, they have great colors. So I got a couple different colors of that. So if I'm not mistaken, it was $2.49 per skein of Basic Stitch, which, if I'm not mistaken, again, is less than 50. Is more than 50% off their normal price, because I think their normal price. Oh, here's the receipt. Okay. Okay, so normally it's $6.50. Okay, so it was $2.99. So it is more than 50% off. So it's $3.50 off. So I got 4 different colors. And I thought, like, for the fall, I'm gonna make more wearables this fall. So for the fall, I thought that these colors would make a nice like sweater or vest or something like that. So let's see. I'm gonna highlight them. Well, I'm gonna put like a little check mark next to them so I can see how much I got. So I bought more black than the other colors because I use a lot of black. It's just who I am. So I got 4 black. Does anyone else lick their pens to get them working again? Okay, this pen is homophobic, and I don't appreciate that. Okay. So I got 4 black, and then this is the color Charcoal Heather. So I got 2 of those. I think I got 2 of every color except the black. And then 2 of the pumpkin. Wait, 3 of the pumpkin. Okay, well, we're just changing it up. Okay. What were they doing? Okay, yeah, so I got 2 of the Charcoal Heather. Oh, because I figured that this was my pop-up color, so I probably went a little bit more. So I did 3 pumpkin. And then this is the color Silver Heather. And I got 2 of these. Okay, so next, oh my god. Okay, so next, so Big Twist, their cotton, their small cotton was on sale, and then it was 25% off the sale price. Now they also had, what was it called? It was like Big Twist, like mini, or like pixie, or it meant like it was just like small, like it was a small amount, but it was acrylic yarn. It was this big, like the size of their cottons, and 100% acrylic, less soft than their value yarn. And it was like a $1.50, which right now Big Twist value is on sale for $2.50. So it made absolutely no sense to buy it. I was like, what are you, Big Twist, like, what are you doing? I don't know why they're doing that. Also, they were like, 9 of these can make a sweater. And I'm like, 9 of those, like, is not going to cover me, 1. And 2, why would I buy 9 of those if I could buy Big Twist value? That made no sense. But their cotton, on the other hand, I did buy that. So, they're black, and like a lot of these colors I have not seen. I did buy more of this, didn't I? Because I go through black cotton a lot. Okay. Big Twist cotton and the color. So this is actually 85% cotton, 15% polyester. I feel like if you call something cotton, it should be 100% cotton. Why do you do that? I don't understand. Hold on a second. Okay. So it says I got 3 black. I only have 2 here. It's 144 yards. It's 85 cotton, 15 polyester. It was on sale for 97 cents a piece, and then it was 25% off of that. So it was about 75 cents per skein. And these are, let's see if they have their normal price. They don't, because they just show the sale price. But let's see. Yeah, they don't have the normal price. But usually they're more than the 97 cents. So I got 3 of the black because like I said, I use a lot of the cotton. And then again, more like bathing suit cover up type things. I got 3 of this color. Now there's less yardage in the non-solid colors. So this is the color Tangerine Splash. Again, 97 cents. It is same yarn content of 85.15. And it is 107 yards. I just thought it has like this nice heathered look to it. I thought I could do something very Halloweeny. I could do just whatever. I love oranges. I love blacks. I love Halloween. They didn't have a good green heathered one, or I would have gotten that, but because of, I want everything I have to be black and orange, but whatever. And then they had a black virgin. Oh my god, a black version right here. So this is not a great view of it, but you can see that it's black and heathered like that. And this is in Granite Splash, and I got 3 of those. So those are the first 20. Oh, I got 4 of the pumpkin. Oh shit! Did she not bring one up? Oh, just wait, Zach. These are the essentials. These are the essentials. We haven't gotten to the Buck Wild yet. We have not gotten to the Buck Wild section yet. Okay. Now I'm like, did I pay for that? Oh, I did. Okay. There are 4. I did 4 pumpkin. Okay. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's the Big Twist cotton. I'm just checking stuff off so that I can tell you the prices. Okay. Now, so if you recall earlier in the story, the only reason I went to Michael's is because I wanted the silver Aunt Lydia's metallic crochet thread. So this is actually, I actually was able to find it. It was not at Michael's, but it was at Joann. This is the silver, so it's a nice light gray with a metallic in it. It's a mercerized cotton. It's a 0 or a lace weight, and let's see. Obviously, it's not going to be 100% cotton like the typical mercerized Aunt Lydia's. So it's 90% cotton, 10% polyester. So that's what gives it the metallic. So I did find that at the very least. And then all of the Eddie Bauer yarn was like, let's see. All of the Eddie Bauer yarn was on sale. And I've been eyeing this particular Eddie Bauer yarn for a while and was just waiting to strike until the moment was right. And so this is, so it was 40% off. All of the Eddie Bauer yarn is 40% off. I got 3 of these. This is the Eddie Bauer Cozy Camp. It's 229 yards of 100% recycled acrylic. This is a beautiful green. Like I said, if it's green, I'm gonna get it. Like if it comes in green, I kind of can't help it. My camera sucks. I know it looks like I put like Vaseline on it or something, but I promise I didn't. I don't know what's going on, but it's a nice like forest. It's got a little bit of a blue green to it, but it's kind of foresty, forest and like silverish. And this is the color Dark Loden. I don't know what that means, but whatever. And I got 3 of these because I've been eyeing this for a very long time. It reminds me a lot of Lion Brand Heartland, and it like there's a color that looks almost identical to this, and that never goes on a good sale either. So I was just kind of waiting for either one of them to go on a good sale, and I found it. So it was 40% off. It normally is $5.99, and I paid $3.59 for each of them. I got 3. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what project I do unless I know for a fact the yardage. I just buy things in 3s. Like it's just like, for me, it seems like that's the good number to buy. It's not like a compulsion. Like I don't have OCD. I don't have a compulsion of buying things in 3. But something in my heart says buy things in 3. I don't get it. I don't know why I do that. Please leave your judgment at the door. So I got 3 of those. And this is where I hopped on the trend train. I don't know. So if you know me at all, you know I love neon colors. I surround myself with lots of black, lots of neon colors and rainbows. That's just who I am as a person. So when Big Twist came out with their rave yarns, you know I was waiting in the wings to strike on that yarn. And I didn't know what my store had in stock. And also, oh shit, it's almost 9. Sorry, Zach. So they didn't have all of the colors, which probably prevented me from doing a lot more damage than I would have already done. But I did buy some of what they had. So the first one I got, so this is Super Beach. I don't know what it is about neon orange and neon pink together that I'm obsessed with. I've always been obsessed with it. I love it. There's not as much of a differentiation between the two colors, but boy, is it pretty. So I got 2 of these, which I think might have been all they had. They might have had 3 of these. I was like, I'm going to get 2 unless, like, I can't help it. So I got 2 of those. Then I got this one. Oh my gosh, blue and green. I told you, I'm obsessed with it. So pretty. And I love when the colors mix because they just the way that they did this yarn is so amazing. Finally, a yarn that just like gets it. Like there's been such a need for like neon colors for so long. I feel like some brands will like give us a little bit, but this brand, the Big Twist Rave, they just fulfilled the assignment right away, and we're all better for it. So in case you don't know Big Twist Rave, everyone and their mom has reviewed it, so I'm not going to review it, talk much about it. It's very soft. I would say it's a little bit softer than Big Twist Value. I do think that it's spun less tightly than Big Twist Value. So it is a 4-weight yarn. It is, this is the color Lava Lamp. It's freaking pretty. It's 100% premium acrylic, so that's probably why it feels softer. It is 312 yards, 5.3 ounces, 285 meters, or 150 grams. So it is really freaking stinking pretty. And like, just can you see how I don't know, it might be a little hard, but like this has the blue and the green spun together. Can't really see the green. It's there. It's there. I got 2 of those. Which one is this? Lava Lamp. The only one that, so there are a couple that they had, but I just plain avoided them. They're not my colors. If it's like unicorn, pastel-y, like colors, that's not what I was there for. And then if there was one that was yellow and orange, and it was very like candy corn. It was really cute, but I will never use it. I will never use those colors. Even if I'm making a candy corn, I'm not going to use those colors. So I didn't get that. They only had 1 of these, but this is like perfect by Pride colors. This is the color Cyan Crush, and this one was 25% off, and so it's a really nice bright cyan blue, a hot pink, and then where the colors start to blend together, it looks really nice in purple. So it would be great for a bi Pride top or hat or whatever you're making for bisexual Pride. I'm not bisexual. I'm pansexual. We're kind of next door neighbors, but I saw that and I was like, I can't resist it. Even if I'm not doing bi Pride, I don't know. I'll make something out of it. It looks kind of like cotton candy, like neon cotton candy, which I'm into. Then I got two of this color. So this is the pink and the purple. Probably could have done without this one, seeing it's how crazy as I went. But this is the one called Light Bright. It's bright pink. It's more of a hot pink, whereas this one is more of a like borderline coral pink. And similar to this one. This one is more of like a fuchsia pink, and then it goes into a nice rich purple that's very bright still, and then they blend together really nicely. So this is the Light Bright. So I pretty much bought them out of their rave yarn. So the only ones that the ones that I know that exist that they didn't have any of were the ones that had the black in there. So the Scene Queen, the one that's pink and black, the one that's slime green and black. I think they have one that's like teal and black. They didn't have any of those, but they had. This is basically what they had of the other. So I got two of each of them, except for the one that I said was good for Bi Pride. And then I got three of these because this was actually my favorite one. And they had three, so I bought them all out. And this is Safety Cone. And I know, like, I remember when I was watching Jen from Froggy Went a Knitting was reviewing this yarn, and she didn't like this yarn. Send it all to me. I will send you other yarn. This is my favorite. This is Halloween to me. It is this beautiful charcoal gray. It's not black, it's a charcoal gray, and then it goes into a very bright, vibrant orange that like borderline teeters on like a red orange. And then just the blending of the two colors is chef's kiss, freaking chef's kiss. And so I bought everything they had in this. They only had three, so it's not like I went as crazy as maybe some other things. But this yarn is very soft. I can tell that it's nice acrylic. I would not say that I would have felt this and said premium acrylic, but it is very soft. Like I said, it's spun quite loosely. So I'm a little nervous about using like a furls on it. I might just go straight to using one of my clovers on it. But boy, is it nice. It feels amazing. It looks incredible. So I got three of those. So now you're about to see where the shame really starts to spiral. So before I do that, let me go grab something for you because I wanna show you what started this whole fascination with this type of yarn. So let me put this up. Oh, there's the black right there. The black cotton just had fallen out. Oh, I have to get all this one. Just like do. Check my yarn like shit. I'm like, eh. Also, I don't know with the Caron cakes, they don't do any like vibrant colors or like, I mean, with the anniversary cakes, they're doing a little bit better, but like darker colors or vibrant colors, maybe they're just not, they don't sell, but like, I just kind of don't really get that, but I'll be right back. So just entertain yourselves. I'm going to turn the lights on. So, actually, I'm going to turn this off to turn the lights on so that I don't give anyone a seizure because I really don't want that on my conscience. And it does have to go through a couple blinking light cycles to get there. So turn that on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now these are things that I made a while back. I do have some of the original yarn. So the first one is actually the second one I made. Now I was new to crocheting, new to buying yarn regularly, like at a regular like interval of time, not just like once every couple years or something. Whenever I did when I was knitting, um, and so I didn't know that uh, a lot of brands, especially Michaels, will do, and like Loops and Threads will do their like seasonal yarn. And once it's gone, it's gone. I didn't know that. So the first iteration of this yarn, so this is Eco Cozy. They had solids and they had a couple speckles. This yarn, I was obsessed with. It is such good yarn. It's so soft. I still have some from the original launch that I haven't used yet because it's so precious to me. Now, if you go to Michael's, I'm not even sure if they still do it because I think when they relaunched it, it did so bad. It just wasn't formulated the same way at all. Now, this is 100% recycled plastic, but it's so soft. It's a roving style yarn. It's a 6 weight yarn. Sorry, it's 5 weight bulky. But they had mostly solids and then they had a couple speckled. This one just made me think of like a donut or something. But if you remember way back in the day, I had one that was like bright orange red, and I sent that to Kelly from Kelly's Crochet Adventures, and then I made the exact same wraparound scarf. This is gonna be hot, but I made the exact same one for my wife in this mustard color. So I love this yarn so desperately. It's like so much. It's such a nice yarn. It's it's just really nice, right? I've tried other 5 weight yarns, haven't quite found one that I love as much. This is Premier Puzzle yarn. I don't know why they're all like twisted up, but whatever. So this is Premier Puzzle, and it doesn't have. It's much lighter. It's got a different feeling. It's not roving. But this yarn, the original Eco Cozy, really made me spin out headfirst into my love of burping, my love of roving yarn. And I have not been able to stop loving it since. Now, we all know that roving yarn, especially like the thicker roving yarn, tends to be pricier. It just like, even if it's acrylic yarn, it just tends to be pricier. So K&C, or the Knit and Crochet line, they came out with a roving yarn a couple years ago, and I've had my eye on it ever since it came out, but it was always too expensive. Always too expensive. I think full price, I think it was 84 yards for $13. And even at the 25% off mark, I was like, hell no. But there were some really beautiful colors. They did have a mustard color, but they also had some beautiful jewel tone colors. I love jewel tones. So the day came today when not only were they 50% off marked, they were 25% off of that. So normally they are $12.99, and I got them for $4.85 a piece. Now they had several colors. They had a white, they had a cream, they had a beautiful blue. They had a mustard, which that was the first one I gravitated towards. But now I'm like, but once I saw the other colors, it didn't break my top two. so I did not get the mustard. But I got other yarn. So okay, let's count. And keep in mind that I did buy every single one of these colors that they had in store. Every single one. Because they're on clearance. So they're not coming back. So I needed to have enough. And what I was, when I saw all of the mustard on sale, I was like, I really wanted to do for like fall. Obviously, this is not winter yarn. It's acrylic as well. It's like, I wanted to do like a long like sweater type thing. Maybe put some buttons on. I don't really care for buttons. I don't. So I was like, I'll do one of those. But then I really could not choose between two colors. So I bought out those two colors. So let's see how many I got of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got 10 of the color wine. And you cannot see on my computer how beautiful this yarn is. You cannot see. Now this is thicker than the Eco Cozy. It is a roving style yarn. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's a 6 or 7. Yeah, 6. And it's a roving style yarn. It's so beautiful. It's so soft. I've had my eye on this for a million years. Or not a million years, just since I came out a couple years ago. It's so beautiful. And this color, like I said, is wine. It's so pretty. Do I have anything that can compare to, like, so that you can tell what color it is? I don't know. That's lime green. If that tells you anything, probably not. This is red. So cute, beautiful, gorgeous. So each skein has, like I said, 80. Oh, so it has 87 yards. So this is actually not 100% acrylic. I was mistaken. This is 50% superwash wool and 50% premium acrylic. It has a type, whatever that means. It's 200 grams. This is the knit and crochet, or the KNC. And again, this is the color wine. I've had my eye on it for so long, and I was like, maybe I'll just get one, make a really cozy hat, something like that. No, they went on super sale. I didn't know if I was going to have enough, so I bought 10. I didn't come to play. My wallet is crying. But they were on such good sale, but I spent almost $50 on just this yarn. Okay. And then the next one, this is also the one that I just couldn't decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is all they had. So they just had 8 of this color. But this is the color emerald. And so they did have one that was more of a forest green. This one's a little bit more teal in nature. You can see that when you pull out the yarn, it's just, this is pure roving, baby. Like, it is, like, so pretty. Now, I could have, if I wanted to, looked up a pattern that used something like this, known how much yardage I would need, maybe get 2 colors, incorporate 2 colors into it, something like that. No, I don't think like that. That's not how my brain works. I just bought them all out. Now, the 2 colors, I think they're kind of too rich to go together. But, they kind of look Christmassy, which is not really my vibe. Even though one's kind of like tealy green, it's still green and still kind of red. So, not my thing, but I went kind of crazy. Luckily for coupons, I did end up saving. It usually tells me, I did see a number, but I wanted to verify it, could add up those numbers together. I'm not going to do that. I believe that I saved, oh wait, it tells me right here, I saved $114. Do you know how much money you have to spend to save $114? Don't fucking judge me. Oh god. So now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all this super bulky yarn. And thankfully I do have some room cleared out from when I've sold a little bit of yarn, but I just did a little bit of destashing, and now I'm like, oh, I gotta do more destashing. Oh, but maybe I just need to make more things. I am planning on doing a lot of whips, so who knows? But or I could do like a throw blanket. I'm not sure. I'll think of something. I gotta use this yarn. I'm so excited. Even if I don't have enough for a throw blanket, I can make some pillows and do some cables on them. I don't give a shit. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. But simply because a lot happened today. A lot. And I have been so good at not buying yarn that it's like when you twist like the back of like a music box, and you know once that thing pops off, that thing is popping off and it's playing for 10 minutes. That was me today. I was that music box. I'm not proud, but I am happy with the yarn that I got and with the things I got. They're things that I will actually use. I don't feel like I got any, like I put a lot of stuff back, so I do feel good about that. I'm not one for just like living in excess. I mean, maybe I would be if I had money to do that all the time, but it's not me. But motherfucker. So anywho, I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't judge me. If you do judge me, keep your thoughts to yourself, please. But I got some cool things. Tell me what you liked the most, if you liked any of it. And yeah, so I'll talk to you all later. And I think I'm going to go over to Zach's house and hang out with him because I have 2 projects that are on the hook. I was gonna go get my hair dye, and then I was gonna go to the library and crochet what I have on the hook. One of them is my Pride top that I'm still working on, that I want to have done for Pride, and then the other one, which is this Saturday, and the other one, I was going to make. I found a free pattern for like it's a candy tray that like stands up, but it's like looks like a coffin. And it's very cool, but when I made it, I guess it showed how big it was, but I didn't quite grasp how big it was. But like the base of it is like this big, and I was like, why don't I just kind of make it into a top, like a strappy little top that people are wearing these days? So that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna make a top out of it instead of making this giant candy dish that will not fit anywhere. Because I was gonna put it on my desk to hold my hooks and stuff. It's way too big for that. My desk is like 4x4. It's not gonna fit. So anywho, thank you for not judging me out loud, and I hope you enjoyed this, because I am hurting, and I think I'm gonna eat ramen noodles tonight. Just to do it. Yeah, I think that's it. So not the ramen noodles are bad or an invalid way to eat, but I can't believe what happened, what transpired today. So I love you all. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.